Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be doing baking soda and brush-on nail glue over full coverage tips. I purchased these some time back on the Wish app, and I didn't really like the quality of it. They were actually really cheap, but they bend really fast. But with baking soda, they actually hold up a lot better. So I already did my left hand because I'm actually predominantly lefty, but I wanted to give a trial and error go on um, with my not so dominant hand. And I actually like the way they came out. I did nip myself a little bit there, but it's cool. Um, Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I'm going to do my right hand. What I did is that I started with this drill. I got this drill from Family Dollar. It does come with a few extra pieces right here. But I used the metal part, the metal drill piece, to file the inside of the nails to remove any kind of shine. Here we go. That's much better. I'm having a hard time with this one solely because the nail piece, the nail drill bit piece itself is kind of short, so it doesn't go all the way in, but I'll do that one, the next one. I wanted to remove the shine because if you remove the shine, it'll help adhere to your nail a little better, just like you remove the shine off of your nails. I did the same thing here. I'm gonna go ahead and do these real quick. Guys, forgive me if you see me going over and over again. That's because I'm actually missing spots. Like I said, this piece is kind of short, so it's kind of hard to reach into the base of the nail, but it's doing its job so far. Well, again, I'm only doing this so that it can stick to my nail better because I'm not using tips. I'm using full coverage nails, so just want to make sure it adheres onto mine. It's all right if you don't get all of it, but if you can get most of it, that'll help. Okay, I'll do the other side. All right, and once I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and put that to the side. I'm gonna grab this little container and put it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and brush these off and clean up any extra dust on any of them. I don't want any dust on them, so. Okay, pop these off. There. There. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and file my nails off camera real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and use this 180 over 100 grit file I found at Walgreens. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to file the base of my nails to remove any shine on my nails. So just bear with me. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you. I didn't go too hard. I just did a light swoop over the top just to remove any shine because I actually just filed my nails yesterday after the Kiss nails, and as you can tell, they're not in their best shape, so but it's cool. Oops, here we go. Alright, so once that's done, go ahead and brush that off too. And Any extra dust. I spray my nails with 91% alcohol. I put it inside this little spray bottle. And I like to spray my fingers just in case. And give them a minute to dry. If you want, I actually sprayed the nails too. So I'll go ahead and spray those too just in case. I'm not trying to get any bacteria on my nails because this is my first time ever trying this. So I'm going to go ahead and just give them a quick spray just in case. That's it. And just let them sit there for a minute, guys. Just bear with me 1 minute. All right, it should be good to go. So let me get everything going here. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so. There we go. All right, keep all the tools to the side. So the first nail we're gonna start off with is, yeah, give me 1 second, guys. These are a little out of order. Yikes. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the pinky. I'm just going to put a drop of the glue. Oh, got a little hard. I got to be careful with this glue. I have a brush saver that I got from Azure. And sometimes I feel like I need to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and, this is the brush saver from Azure. Just give it a quick dip. Whenever you feel like the brush might be getting too hard. Quick dip. Okay, and that should save the brush. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that back in there for a second and let that soften up. Put this away. As you can tell, it got a little hard because I did this at first, so let's see anything about the brush on glue. Oh, it's not really working. Oh, I think I might have ruined this brush, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to give it a shot anyway, so I still need to use it. So we're gonna put some glue on the nail. Careful not to put too much like I just did. Go ahead and just place it over yours. Oopsie. Okay, guys, let's come back over here. Oops. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry. It's okay if it spilled over. Let's place it on your nail. All right, the next one is this one. I just press it on for a few seconds. Make sure you have another finger underneath the bottom so you can make sure it stays in place. Boop. All right, the next one. I didn't put too much glue because I actually bit up my nails. So yeah, I just put just enough to coat my nail and the press on. All right, guys, that one is good to go. Next one. Now, I did experience a little bit of burning, but that's nothing out of the ordinary. It's not making me break out into anything, you know, or irritating my nail or anything like that. So just a tinchy winch of burning. Place the nail. Now this is the part you need to be careful with, especially when the nail is flimsy, because you might damage the nail like I did. But you know, be careful when you're applying pressure too. You have to apply pressure, but just be careful with these nails if you order them for the Wish app because they are flimsy. Let's go ahead and go with this last one. Even though the brush is not really working out for me, I am still going to use it to apply what I need to apply. There wasn't enough glue on that one. There. Alright guys, that's on. So this is what they look like. They look pretty, but they're really not that reliable. So that's the only thing I don't like about them. If you need to do any extra filing, you can go ahead and do it now if you need to. Just file around the edges and clean up if you need to. I don't have to do much filing because they're, you know, for the most part, they're pretty much good to go. Maybe just the tips. Let's see. Actually, I don't have to do much filing at all. But I do want to fix these tips though. Just to clean up the edges, because a lot of these tips, they do come with a little piece at the end that they were attached to some sort of nail wheel or something. I'm gonna clean up the shape. I can clean it up too. I'm gonna clean up the shape. Give me 1 second, guys. Tapering it up a little bit. Don't mind the noise you hear in the background. That's just the stuff on my table shaking. Alright guys, the rest are good to go. I'm going to go ahead and brush up any excess powder that I have, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let me check this glue real quick. Give me 1 second. You know what? It's just going to have to work. So, here we go. Alright guys. I'm going to go ahead. Can you see? Can you see? See, this is what I was talking about, because I'm left-handed. It makes it a little harder. So give me a second, guys. Let me find a way for me to do this so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Trying to make it so you guys can see. All right. So, unfortunately, I'm going to try to work with this brush. It got a little dense and hard, so let me see if I can still work with it. The only thing you want to do is just place it over the top like a nail polish. Make sure you don't go down to the cuticle. You don't want to do that. Whether it's nail polish or glue, you don't want to do that. Because once it starts to build up on your cuticle, it's going to be really hard to clean up. So, just come in with it. Coat it. Come in with the powder. And pour. Mind you, you're not going to get it all on the first spot, on the first shot, so I went over 3 coats with the left hand, so I'm going to do the same thing on the right hand. I'm going to do 3 coats. The next nail. Don't mind the application of the way, you know, because you don't, this is not a nail polish anyway, so as long as you're covering the nail, you're good to go. I'm actually really excited about this baking soda method. It helps me practice. I've been wanting to practice, but practicing with expensive material and products is not always a good thing. It tends to blow up. Yeah, I've lost product that way from trying to test it out and not knowing what the hell I was doing. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to this one. Again, don't go down to the cuticle. You don't want to do that, because once you do that, you'll start building product up on your cuticle, and that's going to be really hard to remove. So just go down just a pinch. Make sure you cover your whole nail. 15 minutes in. Okay. Try to get this done as soon as possible for you guys. Go with that one. despite the brush being a little hard, it's still working for me. It's still doing what it's supposed to do, so that's a good thing. I was going to try to recycle the bottle because it's a brush-on nail glue bottle, being that these were kind of hard to find, but I'm not sure how well I can recycle it. I might have to just get a new one. Alright, guys. Mind you, like I said, you might miss a few spots. It's okay. You have to go over there with a second coat anyway, so... Oh, actually 3 coats, but yeah. Go ahead. Let's put this on here. Okay, guys. Let's pour. You can dip it too. You could totally dip it, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use a spoon to make sure nothing cranny of it. Alright, guys. So once that's done, you come in with the brush. You could brush out the edges. I'm making a mess of powder all over this desk, but it's cool. So there goes the first one. Second one. Third. Fourth. And there we go. Sorry guys, I had to clean that up real quick because it was starting to get a little too messy. Alright, so this is what the first coat looks like. You see it's a little streaky, and that's okay, that's fine. It's remind you the brush is not at its best because it got a little hard, but it's still going to do the job for you. So again, if you need to go ahead and just brush extra excess off, just brush that off and come back in. The reason why that happens is that apparently the product tends to get stuck. So let's go ahead and find the most comfortable layout for the brush. Even though if your brush tends to do this like mine is doing, just find the most comfortable layout you can where the brush is applying evenly. The glue is applying evenly. Let's see. There we go. Did I get the front? I did. Alright, guys. I feel like I still missed the side right here. I might have. It's cool. I'll check the third coat and see how it looks after the third coat. Let's go ahead again. Alright, the brush is getting a little harder to work with, but I'll do my best, guys. I'll do my best to save the brush too while I'm at it. I feel like I might be missing. Yeah. I'm not too happy that the glue is doing this right now. That the glue brush is doing this because I feel like I'm missing pieces now. Did I get on my cuticle? Nope. Should be good to go. Oh well, if you catch me get it on my cuticle, you know, it's trial and error, so. Alright. This is the second coat, guys. This is my index finger now. Like I said, you might feel a little burning. If you're okay with the pain and you got a higher pain tolerance, then you'll be all right. This is just nail glue and baking soda. So that's what the second coat is looking like. Yeah, this brush is getting a little harder to work with, guys, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm also gonna attempt to save this brush. I am really gonna attempt to save it though. Oh wait, did I miss a spot? I sure did. Okay, guys, there. I think this is a great tool to practice with. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really feel like this is a great tool to practice with. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dust off the excess. I'm brushing it off camera so I don't make a mess all over the desk, guys. Just stay with me 1 second. Alright guys, so this is what the second set looks like so far, the second layer. So now give me 1 second while I attempt to save this brush again. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Alright guys, I think I might have actually saved it correctly this time. Let's see if it works. And this brush saver smells amazing. It smells really good. Alright guys, so, and mind you, without an activator or anything, you can already hear how hard they're already casting into they're casting pretty hard. So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the third coat. Let me move it over so you guys can see. Okay, so maybe I didn't save the brush like I thought I did, but it's cool. Whatever. It's just gonna have to do the job. Oh! It's alright, it's just baking soda. Alright guys, so this is the third and final coat. Hopefully I got everything. I'm hoping I did. If I didn't, it's just gonna have to work for now, guys, but yeah. I'm no professional, guys. I'm just doing this just practice and teach myself. I've been wanting to teach myself how to do nails for some time. And I've gotten to making designs, but never learning how to build a nail. So I don't know why I almost did that. That was not supposed to happen, but yeah. Yeah. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, I've been wanting to teach myself for so long, with how expensive the salons are getting now, and now with COVID, and it's just like, now I find this to be the perfect opportunity for me to teach myself how to do these. I almost did it again. Alright guys. If you're anything, they're thick as hell. They're thick. Sorry guys, I don't know if I interrupted, but the... And if you want to see how to dip, just dip it upside down. We should do the same thing. If it doesn't mess up the nail, hopefully it doesn't. Alright, this is the last one. Now I am going to use this coat of glue to make sure I seal it and the activator like any other dip. Just to make sure. But I'm actually really impressed with the practice that baking soda can help with. Like, I'm pretty impressed, guys. Alright, so this is the last coat. Let me brush this off. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. Ooh, it's got real messy over here, guys. I'm so sorry. Got real messy. All right, so we're gonna put that up there because this is already done. So this is what it looks like. They're really thick. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna go ahead and do, I already wiped off all the excess product, but just in case, wipe off any more. And the last thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put another coat. Usually for dip coats, they tell you to seal and all this other stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and just add an extra seal of glue over the top just to make sure. And this one doesn't have to be perfect because you're not dipping it in anything. So you just want to make sure you seal it up. I'm going to try these on for 2 weeks and see how they work. We shall see. The brush, you can see how horrible this brush is applying, how ugly it looks right now, but hey, it's doing its job. This is the last one. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to part ways with this bottle, and I didn't want to, so let's see if I can find the a permanent nail glue bottle. That's what I need. It's just a permanent nail polish bottle for nail glue. All right, guys. And get any glue on there, just fall that off real quick, you know. Boop. That's what I do. All right. So once that's done, I'm going to use this Quick Dip from ASP, the Quick Dip Cure Activator. Spray it over, and that's it. The next thing is the filing, and it shouldn't be much. So I'm going to go ahead and come over here so you guys can see. The one thing you're going to want to make sure you curve is the cuticles, because as you can tell, it's very layered. If you can see, it's layered. So I went in, and I'm not a professional, guys, again, so if I'm doing it wrong, don't knock me, don't judge me. This is just how it works for me. It came out really chunky at the cuticle, which is not a bad thing. At least you have room to file. Whatever edges you can get, you can still use a small skinny nail file like this one if you want to use something like this. These came out a lot thicker than the other. Maybe I did a lot more filing, but let me go ahead and just keep filing. I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Now, with this one I went a little rougher. Just make sure. Definitely want to clean up the edges and smooth them out, because you can tell there was buildup, and you can tell there was like 3-4 layers on it, so you just want to smooth out the edges for sure. That's what I'm still working on, is smoothing out edges. So this is why I always count on press-ons, because it's a lot faster. All right, guys. That's what it looks like. That's a little better now. So I'm going to go ahead and go a little faster just to get the majority of it off. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch some pieces. As you can tell, that's a clear part I didn't catch right there, but it's cool. I only added this because I didn't like how thin the nails felt on my nails, and I really wanted to rock some coffin shaped nails, but yeah, sorry guys, I'm a little out of frame, but overall I really like the way they came out. Like I said, if you don't have a nail file, that's fine. You can use a regular file. You just want to make sure you get your edges and be careful with your cuticles, Because if you don't have a nail file and you have to use a file, you can shred your your cuticles like I have before, and many others. I've seen shred their cuticles because, yeah. So just be careful. You're gonna use a nail file. How many? 30 minutes in. Sorry guys, I wish I was faster in these videos, but I'm really not. I mean, I'm just, like I said, again, I'm no professional, so I gotta take my time in these videos, but alright guys, I'm trying to hurry this up because my battery's about to die. So, I know it's not gonna look its best, but it's just a quick rundown so you guys can see what it looks like. Yes, you can use baking soda on full coverage nails, especially if you feel like the nails are not very sturdy. You certainly can, because I just did. Oh, the battery's at 10%, guys. So once you're done filing, the next thing you want to do is just clean it off, add another layer of the activator, and then use your 4-way buffer to clean up, and you're all done. And you need to sanitize, make sure you use that, soap, water, alcohol, whatever you have. In the meantime, guys, I'll get back to you on doing these dip powders next, okay? See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.